When was the last time you actually thought about a manhole cover? Probably never, right? We walk over them, we drive over them, they're just kind of there. Well, today, that's all going to change. Let's dive in, because that simple piece of metal you've been ignoring is about to get a massive high-tech upgrade.
Just think about that for a second. What if that cover itself could send out an SOS the moment it was tampered with or damaged, or if things started flooding underneath it? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but believe it or not, it's the key to solving a huge hidden problem in pretty much every city.
All right, so to really get why this is such a big deal, we need to look down, literally, at the challenge that's hiding right under our feet. Okay, so what we're talking about is this massive labyrinth of pipes and tunnels. They're basically the veins and arteries of any modern city. They're handling everything from stormwater to sewage, and those manhole covers, they're the only way in, the only access points to this super critical and often very old world below. So how do we keep tabs on it all? Well, the old way is, well, it's old. Manual inspections, sending people out to physically check them. And honestly, that system is totally broken. It's incredibly inefficient, it costs a fortune, and there's no way you can cover every single manhole on a regular basis. Plus, it's a high-risk job for the workers. And the real kicker? By the time they find a problem, the damage has often been done for a while.
So yeah, the solution isn't just more people, more patrols. The solution is to make the manhole itself smart.
And here it is. Now, this might just look like a plastic cover, but this is the heart of the whole system. And the first big innovation, it all starts with the material it's made from. It's called SMC, which stands for sheet molding compound. Just think of it like a high-tech fiberglass composite. It has all the stuff you'd want. It's ridiculously strong, it won't ever rust, and it's nice and light. But it has one secret weapon that old cast iron could never, ever have. Check out that first line, signal transparent. This is the game changer. See, traditional metal covers are like a big shield. They just block radio signals completely. But this SMC material, signals pass right through it. And that one simple difference opens up a whole universe of possibilities. So, how do we take advantage of that signal transparency? Okay, let's peek under the hood and see how this whole system actually connects together. This diagram lays it out perfectly. It all starts with a sensor inside that smart cover, out on the street. That little sensor sends a tiny bit of data through a wireless network, usually something like LoRaWAN, which is long range and low power, or even just standard 4G. And it sends it up to a cloud platform. The platform figures out what it means, and then boom, sends it right to a screen in the management center or even to an app on a worker's phone. Let's walk through a scenario. Let's say someone tries to pry one of these covers open. A sensor inside immediately feels that tilt and vibration. The device fires off a signal, the cloud processes it, and bam! Within seconds, the right team gets an alert on their phone with the exact location. It's simple, it's fast, and it just works. And this system isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. A manhole that's over a water supply line, maybe that gets a pressure sensor. One for drainage, a water level sensor. One near a power line could even get a gas or a temperature sensor. It's a completely modular system, and you can tailor it for the specific job of every single manhole. But they all share a few core senses. Every single one can detect if it's been tilted or moved, if someone is messing with it, and it's got a simple open or closed status. And that last one is actually crucial, because it automatically creates a perfect digital log of every single inspection or repair. No more paper trails. Okay, so the idea is brilliant, right? But for critical city infrastructure, it has to be more than just smart. It has to be absolutely bulletproof. So let's look at the numbers and see how this system really performs when it counts. So first up, the big one, uptime. The system is engineered for at least 99.9% availability. That means it is always on, always watching. And when it does spot a problem, it is lightning fast. We're talking an emergency alert sent over 4G, hitting the team's phones in 3 seconds or less. That's basically instant. Real-time awareness. And it can keep up this constant watch for years and years because the devices are incredibly efficient. We're talking ultra-low power consumption. They're designed to last for 5 years or even more on a single battery. And that's the kind of set-it-and-forget-it reliability you need for a huge citywide deployment.
And look, these things are tough. They are built to survive whatever a city can throw at them. They're IP68 rated, meaning they are totally waterproof, even if they're completely underwater. They have an IK10 impact rating, that's one of the highest you can get, so they can take a serious beating. They meet the D400 load standard, so they won't even flinch under the weight of heavy traffic. And on top of all that, all the data is locked down with strong AES 128 encryption. These are truly built for the real world.
So when you put all this tech together, you realize it's about way more than just a manhole cover. It's really about building a city that's fundamentally safer and a whole lot smarter. So here's the bottom line. For you and me, the public, it means better safety. No more tragic accidents from open or missing covers. For the city, it guarantees they're meeting maintenance rules because everything is logged automatically. It saves a ton of money by making operations more efficient, and maybe most importantly, it creates this live digital map of what's happening underground right now. And that brings us to the really big picture. As the project plan for Hong Kong put it, this isn't just some monitoring system. It's a digital foundation for their entire smart city vision. It's one of the core building blocks for all kinds of future innovations. It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? I mean, if we can pack this much intelligence into something as boring and overlooked as a manhole cover, what other ordinary object in our city is next? A streetlight, a park bench, a fire hydrant? The possibilities, they're literally everywhere you look.